Today, now the 5th day of August 2025. Today, now the 6th day of August 2025. Whichever one for you, grip 'em. But for you na YouTube, we already know say now the 6th. Fambulem. Sierra Leone, what a country. NCRA, where the National Civil Registration Authority, say for una we refuse for take ID card. We see this month done. Police they begin stop transport them for check for who that get ID and who that no get ID. Yeah. Yes, alone. Remember, banks, mobile company, all the one and they now, then they insist, even government building them, then they insist if you want for access them, you need ID card. As if that is not enough for government. Government say power. We for go take ID. Human rights say no, you know they by first person. Like how you don't do say institutions them, you don't put facilities them for say you know what's in. If you not get ID card, where then they come ask them for your ID. If you not get ID, cannot grant her access. He said that's as much way government go able do. But for government for say police go begin stop people them. They ask them for ID card. He say no. Now inside there, now Abdul Fatah tell say oh no. It inside the website. Okay, I go miss yourself. I go read them for now. Usai NCRA tell the private banks then say then get the portal for we data then we information then get her. If banks then they give them $10,000 every month, then go they give access to the bank them for we information them. Yes. Now so they say. We go look inside and the back. But in the meantime, for you, where they England, for you, where they England, we want fly go saloon. We pa all while they talk to you now, you still they make triangles for me. Kalo can't talk. This na concerning Air Sierra Leone. Air Sierra Leone say they don't increase flights from London Gatwick to Freetown International Airport. Somebody take the flight. When was it? Today's Tuesday, Monday. Yes, yesterday, Monday. Person they will take the flight from Gatwick to Saloon. He say roughly na 80 to say na 60 passengers then be inside the flight. Flight's not been full up at all. And he show you waiting and serve them in what not. You know? Yes, Sierra Leone, they don't tell you say December. They not begin sell tickets for December. No go buy tickets. Say for December when Air Sierra Leone don't do it. They not begin sell yet. However, then we begin sell. We then begin sell. Mrs. The ambassador at large go can and can't tell you now. Yeah. But for now, they don't increase the flights from Gatwick to Saloon. Sierra Leone in national flag carrier. Okay, now let's learn to now. So now take them. Air Sierra Leone, they expand the international operation with the way and manner where they increase the flights from London Gatwick to Saloon. and this go start August 11th, 2025. The airline go operate 210 per week. 210 per week. Under the new schedule, we go start 11th August 2025. Passenger them go left London Mondays and Fridays. You get? Passengers go left London Monday and Friday. So if you get for left London Monday or Friday, you don't get to Air Sierra Leone. It's cheaper compared to the one that way you get for make stop where you come on London. Air Sierra Leone, they come out direct from London direct to Sierra Leone non-stop. You get her? Okay. Mondays and Fridays. And for you where the salon where one for go London, you go the left Tuesdays and Saturdays. Tuesdays and Saturdays salon to London. Monday, Friday, London to Sierra Leone. Right. The group chief operating officer, Mr. Mann, say, we don't design this schedule for give passenger more flexibility and convenience when they fly between the important places here. Of course, alone important, you know. Okay. The increased frequency they reflect Air Sierra Leone commitment to this route and for grow the demand for direct connectivity. With this direct link, passenger no longer go travel through third-party countries. Say when you left just the way you left London, you go first na Paris, or you go na Brussels, no, or you go Turkey, no, or you go Morocco, no. When you left London direct na salon, na there you go. And you know go Turkey, the one they say they even Morocco, you sabi almost hour layover then he gets there. Allah eliminate by Air Sierra Leone. 6 hours you left London, you did right inside salon. It left to you and the sea coach knife around you to go past or whatever. But yes, I don't go don't do them bits and can you go inside the country left to you I want for pass. Air Sierra Leone say the guests them on board go enjoy signature in-flight service will include salon food. Yes, important. And continental option. Exactly. Not so like okay, see. What's it like? Chicken or pasta? Hey, Papa God. Chicken or pasta? This not a chicken or pasta. Okay. You know, Ebo, they take Brussels United and chicken or pasta. I tell you. Alright. Now, chicken or pasta an option. Left if you want to. The airline no say this route from London to Salon na the 737 Max 8 when they in partnership with Ascend Airways. Now make you know for fear. Have no fear. Ascend Airways Popo Air Sierra Leone. Let we go direct na Salon. They say them confident say this route go continue for grow and already then they look ahead for add a third weekly service than another Wednesday. Now the winter season. They also they work for connect the key West African cities to Freetown. We go give regional passengers seamless access to London. Details go be inside the new regional route. With a share, where they go share soon. No, wait, I want to let them know for say. Me, I don't care say if they want go Ghana, Liberia, Guinea. Let them just know say, direct to the pool we come on a Gatwick and Salon, then they go with 3. Our first point of contact someone because now country. We don't know that they already. We might say Brussels always the chicken and pasta. To God, bra. Then bread that so cold. Yeah. Yeah, I said it. I am the ambassador extraordinaire at large. No get fear. Na ascend their waist to here Sierra Leone direct to Saloon. Okay. Usam, tell them we sure they promote them, eh? Tell them. Okay. I need to talk safe. Now they for can contact me. But let it wait. The general manager, Mr. Edgar Imbise, sits on the additional service they now available for booking and are excited for welcome more travelers on board as they continue for build the international network. If you want for book, if you want for buy tickets, you can do so on the website flightsierraleone.com or you visit the head office 2123 Shaka Stevens Street, Nafrito, or one of the authorized sales representative, Augustine Bona. Now he put this together. So, we wait. We then count the third one. Walk out and back now. I say I go eat fufu and okro with you and me I not sabi eat fufu with me I know. If then they make me non-Sierra Leonean, well so be it. Mamadou, the ticket for some be $500 wouldn't be get sale. Air Sierra Leone don't serve. I don't see people the way they get granite soup. I don't see people the way that potato leaf. Yes, we Air Sierra Leone they serve. Alright. So then dinner for Air Sierra Leone, Mondays and Fridays. Then they left London for go Salon, and Tuesdays and Saturdays then they left Salon for go London. Now the word that's fumble them. No afraid. For more they don't begin using until today, people in the fly from June. As they promise we say as them they gonna so then go they increase, they've done their bits. Such can say ambassador people when then they begin come US. No worry, when they begin they come. But one for make force, this is the 6 hours zone. They say looking for regret so they counter. Now America ya. But you already know say na New York they go for begin first so. They went in a DMV they so New York na DMV first. No, now wait. A New York first. Now wait. Who the planner? Wait till they put me in the management team. Another one. Press release. Government of Sierra Leone status. Office of the Press Secretary for immediate release. Chairman of ECOWAS Authority when a President Bio. They call for strengthening ties between ECOWAS and the AES countries. Well, you don't see. We knock out it so. Now the thing this part America. America una too big. Una act for satisfy. London nobody near say oh no na Manchester they forgot her. Na Birmingham they forgot her. Na Leicester they forgot her. London Gatwick. That's it. Now Umar de ala California first. Such say na Boston first. Michael say no na DMV first. Triple say na New York first. Loud they go. Not for please. This come out from Status Nafriton today, Tuesday 5th August 2025. President Bio when the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone and the Chairman of ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and a government, they urge for a closer and stronger partnership between ECOWAS and the AES country them. Which one are the AES country? Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. It don't begin. Okay. Eminam will be talker. Alright. I say President Bio say ECOWAS forget a stronger ties between Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. This call was made during a courtesy visit from President Dr. Omar Aliou Touré, one of the presidents of ECOWAS Commission. Here, President of ECOWAS Commission. President Bio in the chairman. Let me go for an status. Where President Bio be the talk, he be welcome the delegation and emphasize the importance of collaboration between the authority and ECOWAS Commission. He be highlight the urgent need for deepening relationship between Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. He be underscored for say such ties na fundamental for promote trade, free movement, and for enhance peace and security within the region. President Biobi speak one big English where he talk say it is imperative that we build a stronger relationship between ECOWAS and then country, and for harness this partnership for the advancement of we community. President may also be pledged in support for democratic transition and electoral process within the sub-region. Go. Comment bien des people là? Comment bien des Frenchman là? Not so that you go be chairman for. Na so we go back na UN. We don't see nothing. We say na permanency to the fate for Africa. Now we don't get chairmanship na ECOWAS. We don't see nothing. We say then three countries them: Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger. Now we want put CIPA. Go. Okay. Now they go. For harness the partnership for the advancement of a community, President Bio also pledged his support for a democratic transition and electoral process within the sub-region. It highlights the transition process where Guinea where Guinea wait. I hope say gonna catch for this thing a Guinea. I hope say no one catch fire because Guinea they not give the power itself. Guinea be don't promise say na so they go do. Guinea be don't get their own plan. Say mama they say this year in the do election but you get for stand though. You get for stand. Alright. Now they go. He said that same transition process with Guinea, they prepare their own forthcoming election, and Côte d'Ivoire back they prepare their own with Guinea-Bissau. with Guinea-Bissau. Okay. Furthermore, President Sibio be called for make them go get a special summit. We go focus on the future of West African region and the community at large. He said after 50 years of cooperation and collaboration and integration, they need a special summit. They're not Sabuda then get chairman. Okay. Una must make that summit day. Oga for fly go day. Or they make a saloon and a Nigeria. What's how they do this summit? After 50 years, this is them you don't tell them. Gather 11. Who they gather them? Let them wait. During the visit, the president of the ECOWAS Commission, he will provide President Sibio with a detailed update on the current status of the community. He said the chairman assumed leadership amid significant challenges where they face the sub-region. Now that 10 day, President Sibio intake power. Now ECOWAS. Dr. Turebi also briefed President Sibio on the political situation of various member states them. He will discuss matters concerning the community levy and he will express in commitment for collaborating closely with President Sibio towards regional unity. He will also share updates on various administrative matters. The president, when Dr. Umar Aliou Touré, he will further assure President Sibio for say the commission will shortly implement the decision for deploy an assessment mission in Sierra Leone and Guinea as part of the ongoing effort for resolve the YENGA border dispute between Guinea and Sierra Leone. Wetin that? Like you did that part stay back. The president of ECOWAS, Dr. Umar Aliou Touré, be assure President Sibio for say, he no go say again, ECOWAS Commission go shortly implement the decision for deploy an assessment mission to Sierra Leone and Guinea as part of the ongoing effort for resolve the YENGA border dispute between Guinea and Sierra Leone. Okay. This news in better. Fafawe, Pastor Waona they talk say Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso. No. Là na francophone continent. We na anglophone. Yes, we're not supposed to forget issue, but they one day the Frenchman there, we sabi them. Then draw a line of demarcation. And when they draw that line there, brother, sister, don't mind no business. Yeah, I said it. That's what I say. I say don't mind no business. You don't think so? Now your opinion. Now the YENGA you na important. ECOWAS. Una no de get photo. Let it be say una want stay away mama di come up a military business, you go pa civilian business na that thing una want do. Let it not be you. Aha, I'm just saying. Something I need in the young for. say yeah, we'll do one, but we go send an assessment team. No worry. In fact, the first team 7 na Salon we go send a Guinea, but you know say Guinea now they by election, so no one come for come mix up things. We dey watch una. Sometimes una plan dandy. But nevertheless, we get 1 year. We get stay na June. Yes, next year. Now, president will go hand over the chairmanship. No hand over that chairmanship day, uno done YENGA. The energy wa see go you want get per Burkina Faso then left there. Left there. That energy day Adam pa YENGA yon. Because as I see now, I feel to say una go and see una the wait. Let mama di done by election. Okay. Alright, so again. Let we go to this one. We don't done that one day. Left today. Let me go first 98. Then report. Yes. How 98 be report. Wetin NCR say. 18 say.
The deputy leader too of opposition at parliament, Honorable Aaron Aruna Kuruma, they draw the attention of member them at parliament to one video na media who said the National Civil Registration Authority, Police, Office of National Security, they inform the public say it will reach them where police they begin to stop and search for people who not get national ID card them.
You there? Eh? Yeah. Okay. Police for begin stop and search for national ID card. Okay.
And according to this honorable, this they against the law. Now the country.
Mr. Speaker, we all know what the Constitution says.
This now Honorable Aaron Kuruma, APC, Honorable.
In section 18 of our Constitution, which are entrenched of.
It say within the Constitution say na section 18.
The right to freedom of movement is a fundamental right.
We get right to freedom of movement. He say na we fundamental rights that one day. Eh? We fundamental rights na for go up and down na the country.
All 7 years. That is why the only time, even when we are faced with pandemics or when we are faced with national issues, the president will have to invoke section 29 for state of emergency to be invoked.
Honorable.
He say na make when we can get national emergency, the president get for invoke section 29 when a state of emergency. Now go restrict people movement, but apart from that, section 18 say we freely get for move go up and down.
Honorable Aaron Aruna Kuruma also concerned about the economic burden where this particular action will get on the citizen them.
Attempting to make the possession of ID cards mandatory.
They say if they make, say you forget ID card pauper by force.
Considering the cost of the economic situation, Mr. Speaker, and considering the dictate of section 18 of 1995 Constitution, Mr. Speaker, it may breach of the fundamental rights of citizens.
It quotes the law them waiting to say if they say na by force. By force. For like get her. they don't breach we rights. Some say, but even any other parts of the world, either you na citizen or not, all man for worker with identification document. Yes, but they need to stop with the car actually say we ID. Pass them on now this. In fact, America not a good example right now. Yes, but Sam, now you right forget them institutions name. They in place for ask you for them. If you not get her now, you know they get the service. But then they can't stop you say power you forget her. If they get benefits them, when you get them, you they access them benefits then they. Not so by force. You get. If you go outside and say they need an identification, then you get for puller. But then it say no, Pauper, you forget And if you possibly get passports, now identification that one day. But it seems as if right now the ID card, it pass the passport. Now so they do for voter ID card back. Voter ID card begin with even pass passport. When they ask you for identification, you pull passport and say no, count your voter ID card. So let me get this one. If you not a power pass say by phone, you need an identification. Government approve identification. Wait for be passports, driver's license, ID card. In Sierra Leone, the only country that the way you driver's license, not a form of national identification. Because SLRS want make money per ID, per the driver's license. Then the government say for make money per the national ID. All man want make the money. Then come together they. Then they buy force user. You know, say before you go behind that steering day, you forget driver's license, or you forget learner's permit, or you forget provisional license before you go behind the steering. So we get pull over. Now your identification, when you go outside, when they say form of ID, now driver's license they pull. But in Sierra Leone, may I don't ask. I say, why make una no go just incorporate and make the? They say no because driver's license. Non-Sierra Leonean and they get them. I say, well, una put and they say this is non-Sierra Leonean. Just like how the national ID card, you get the non-Sierra Leonean national ID card. Because of how all man they make money, NCRA don't get in now say, in fact, then they can increase the price. So now they talk say the 145 there, then they can increase the price. Yes. Okay. Let they go.
So therefore, I call this house to make sure that we call to book those particular authorities, the NSCOM, the IG, and the head of the director, the head of the Office of National Registration Authority, to make sure that they put an hold onto that particular announcement they just passed, because we believe it's not being in the interest of this country.
So, Honorable Aon say, he wants to make Parliament call the people concerned, the IG, because I think for enforcement police stop and search. It look like say the other don't say banks, the other don't say mobile companies. They don't put even government billing for access up. That one they still not do for government. They still feel to say the crowd when they get together in the office they not do it. Go na any NCRA office, see crowd. See crowd. Okay. Well, Sam, I like your argument. You say, but if they arrest person and ask you if they get any identification within the law enforcement body. I don't understand. Try for make and fine. Try for explain fine, because but if they ask you, then you not get any. Okay, if they arrest person and ask you, then you not get any identification. Waiting the law enforcement body go do with such a person. Waiting in at them booklet and do. Now waiting the constitution. Who say when a law country, no? Waiting the law say. But not to ID go make you arrest the person. You not gonna meet person on my say come. Why ID card? Why you want for seeing ID card? Why? It must be of a concern. If you pose any threat, if you pose anything where security feel to say, aha. But where would you go?
Inside this video, where the Honorable they refer to, the Inspector General of Police, IG William Fayaselu, argues say the reason for this now for a police do the work easy one.
We as police, ID card to be help with the work because the name to the identify person easily. We put a name to a card, a name to a new number. Name is a very important part of identification.
Okay. So now the IG is say go make it easy for them for identify person. That is true. But not to national ID no more. No identification. Passport can make you identify person. Yes. Because the government they get the new form of ID. The new form of ID where now government recognize as identification. So government can say you passport and your national ID. You can get either one. What about the driver's license? If you get driver's license, that's supposed to be an identification. But in Sierra Leone, now the document we get identification para. Now we call identification ID. Yes. Now we call ID. Because na national identification card. Now you know mo sabi as ID. So now we the someone now say all man forgets ID card. I get passport. What about that? What about that? So for me the IG they say, well yes, that one they go, that's fine. But then they not give the criteria, that one they not give the empowerment for say by force. Again, I know they say people they not forget a more. I know they say so. Say people they not forget her. Then suppose forget them. But not in this way and manner where they want to go about it. They suppose forget her. Then can even add say, well, waka fine. Now that national ID they ain't go take waka fine. That just put Sunday. Because you not go tell the call number. You know go tell the private put they say that no, I'm in a private company. Okay, I forget say waka fine not to government tune again. Usam say Gambia, you know Chris work on a street without identification documents. Bruh, you the worker. You the worker. Hey, you dey still dey waka without identification documents. That only the time now when they go stop you for ask you based on how you look. Because what you make them they do, huh? Not to say that what you know the money what you they pay every month. Nine. And not to the Gambian and then the targets. Now foreigners. Now foreigners then the targets, not to Gambian. So now you ain't a foreigner because you know say yes, you did it legally. So you know well now we do that now to the foreigner, they look at them pack. Now they for they look for. Now therefore they say in Sierra Leone, you not get my worker without ID. Bruh. No. Where you dey make driver's license, not to you ID or passport you dey use. In Sierra Leone, you want for ask Cherry Bayi. For make driver's license in Sierra Leone, you just need your NI number. Usam, left no. Left. He say, Usam say, if you dey work without paper, na Gambia police they arrest you right away. No, sir. No. And I explain to you, say, na foreigners then they target na Gambia, and na because not to say that the ID didn't care about, no, now for the permits, the residential permits, now that money they didn't care for. Now they mix waiting salon one for do and waiting in a Gambia or waiting even the Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast and call and card is séjour. That's so they call an Ivory Coast. And then self, that's so they target foreigners. I don't know if they self. I don't know if they still do one. But no, that way they make us so like say, oh, as you work as so then they can arrest you. Know when you look foreign, then go ask you because waiting you they want for make you pay that residential permit. Now in the bien Gambia they own. Waiting the bien we own. Waiting. I'm not just aid and a bit too. Gambia na for immigration. It says so without the national or civil ID, how you go simply differentiate between the citizen and the non-citizen? The non-citizen then gets the ID card. But if you want to do profiling, because that's exactly what they are doing in their other countries here, where they try for say, then they do agenda. Now profiling, then they do. Now profiling. The some say Tripoli, I don't live in Gambia. We all on Tapdi. I know how the system they, how then they operate. I all on Tapdi, bra. Now foreigners then I then they target and immigration. MSK say Tripoli. Even na UAE, police then can stop vehicle for check for ID. Na immigration. Na immigration. We still mix these things up. Oh. Na immigration. Even na UAE, United Arab Emirates. Not so the Arab man and they go and stop. Na then they stop. The one where they no say na the citizen na then they go and look for stop. No. Now foreigners then they look for. Now immigration that one day. Immigration is totally different. So they are not looking for the locals, then they look for the citizens them. Now foreigners then they look for a profile in that one day. Again, I know they tell you say with people and not forget the ID card. Now the way manner how they want to go about town. If you don't follow Winaya from them, I don't talk anaya. Even the workers there in our share network, the team members there. Now me by first in the money, they not even get wallets. I mean tell them say, yo man, you not get wallets. They don't say that the ID card. I tell you no say they not even get ID card. Eh? They not even get ID card. And me encourage them. I must tell now then they say, oh, there's elite people, they don't die, they don't able to identify them because we know they not get ID card. Eh? Immigration not they go after the citizen. Then they go after citizen. Now foreigners then they look for them the profile. If that is what we want to do, fine. Then we look for them. We go show side and day. So why I say oh this and that? No, now under the immigration, now you go do that one day. But not to for say for go and stop say oh Salomon day. No, but now they go.
So we encourage everybody for try as much as you can for get ID card. Otherwise, very soon we therefore embark on a very new venture for the new check. Stop a search and check if you get identification card. If you don't get, we make like you tick.
Okay. So if the person don't get money, because the IG say, then they stop and search. If you not get ID, then they make like you go take. Who do they pay? I hope the government not ready for trust people anymore. Eh? I hope say government not ready for trust people. That man not get 30 days. IG say when they hold you, if you not get ID, then they make you go take her. Who do they pay for her? Because they not get money. Or then they go keep me. Eh? Then they go keep me. How them plan for do this? How? Voter ID card them they get free. But national ID card will line that. Right now, as the pressure they bill. And no person will go take ID card, will go snap them days and they don't even get an ID card yet. I say so that 145 it say, eh, who say? But that kind of crowd there, you get for put for stay. Okay, that's what the IG say. Humble. Now the word of that too. Okay.
And we as police for make sure say all man take national ID card.
So police will make sure say all man take national ID card. The day when they start this force, place not they safe. No. NCRA right now so they speak whether to everybody they go, then place the all side full up. Before I say now, like I don't know how they tinker. Eh? I really don't know how NCRA and police think this thing. Say, like say them place the empty, then people are not get work for do, so now I make them still a push. People in there under months where they work at the 30 day they not get. 30 day they not get. And if you get any major thing, pap, now the headquarters you get for go. I don't care outside you dey. You get for go na the headquarter. Now they sort you out. All the other places then they able sort you out. Now headquarter you get for go. Now there you get for go. Like say the place not don crowded past smack right now. So the day when they can say okay, let them catch 10,000 people. They will not get outside the carry them go. Now pademba okay the person say no get money. Now pademba go to the car. And at the holding cell we not even correct. Okay. Alright.
Access to services, you don't tap to the ID card. You have police.
Exactly. Try access to services to the ID card. If the person wants and so, it ain't go fit for ticker. Ain't go fit for ticker. Because it's you want gain access to the services then they. Okay.
You have to forget ID card. You want character check, you forget ID card.
If you let them check your character, you forget ID card. That's what you do. So they by first demand now for go get ID card. If you want access to the thing, they go get her. Not till they go not and safe.
Any service you want my police now, you get national ID card for sure. Say yes. You know, Serena, you deserve to get this document they ask for from the police.
There. So police now, any service where you want from Salon Police, you forget national ID card. You forget national ID card. That's how you do. If you not entire and true, even that safe is not right. Because if the person get passport, na identification and then they na national identification. But in Sierra Leone, it's a different ball game anyway. They enter to ID card, na national ID card they want. Driver's license, I don't tell you say no to ID card nas alone. Then for you and police for just proof say you shall be drive. MSK say in the suggest say let them extend the time frame to a year or two. Then they embark on rigorous sensitization and also extend the service in other parts then at the country, at the provincial and the district headquarter towns them. Okay.
As long as you live in this country, citizen, foreigner, would encourage you for go take this ID card. For sure say you belong to Sierra Leone, in Sierra Leone, in a part of the Sierra Leone community. So as a final message to people of this country, I encourage all man for go and get your ID card.
That's on the IG. The IG they encourage all man for go get your ID card.
It will be very easy forget and very cheap forget.
You mean IG left are big. I don't say you get the line, but left. You say he easy forget. Then crowd the way pack na the office there all across the country. Go talk to them people lady. It not easy forget, sir. It not easy. You say cheap. Well, for would I able for afford 145? But when you say cheap, well, okay.
When they talk, the Director General of the National Civil Registration Authority, Mohammed Masakoi, still insists, say NCRA they carry on with this operation and urge people for collect their national ID card.
They ask or they encourage to people then both citizens and foreign residents in this country for make sure so they take their ID card.
Foreign residents need for go take. Is the ID card a permit? When they go for permits, then they tap and say, okay, go take ID card. Yeah, if you tap, go take the ID card. The foreign resident them. Passport, you know they get her without national ID card. So they don't try, we don't try you. We don't try. NCRA they across the country. Even a Freetown, not to one they get. Yes, Freetown not to one, they even get a Kennedy Street. They get a Waterloo. They get the Putloko, they get all side across the country. But if you get issue, na headquarter you dey go.
And now we don't decide, we ONS and the police.
There, Office of National Security and Police and NCRA, now they come together, then decide say wetin.
Don't decide say we will conduct random check.
Now una say random, una wait till una give police the right day. Where you go pay your susu? Just give police the rights. You know they call and say we go dey conduct random check. In your mind, na random check. Okay. Okay.
So they call IG call and stop and check.
Stop and check. Shekoman say yes. NCIA decentralized somehow because the district headquarter town them across the country they did it.
For make sure the people they get ID card.
Alright. Ray. Stop and check for ID card. Okay.
Now we don't start for move into communities, into chiefdoms and get outlets and they for make people to get an ID card.
You know now? Into communities. Then they get outlets them for make people and get the ID card. Checkman say they know the Mongo. Samasakoi. Mongo. Then they call out and say they not get. So if you not get for put outlets, they are let Mongo they among.
So you don't get excuse say you get far or you can't Freetown or you can't Kenema or you can't Makeni. Would you move to communities for get the ID card?
Now ain't talk out. When they move to communities for get ID card. Una for don't move down, una don't settle na the communities. No you say na two una plan for, but now una they come begin chase the people there with stop and search. Yeah. The one then na mile 38 and get for enjoy. And police then na mile 38. But you know the sad part? That one they get for deprive a lot of people. Because if we don't take poda, we don't take taxi, one person the day we no get ID. Then the hola. Let us say that person day, now you get a bunch of the load inside the poda. If you say that poda driver they go. If you say they go, Pada! Where the person we get in load 9 day old, you know they go and you know go offload. Okay. Well, the poda they never be ask people if you get ID. No, I mean I would get ID now they take because one reach and checkpoint and now go with them.
With all the efforts here and still people did get food for collecting a national ID card them.
You sure say people did get food? If I don't go to national ID card office, let's see.
Make the Director General National Civil Registration Authority say if the term where the authority don't put pass and people still not collect the ID card, the cost of the ID card they go up past how it is so now.
Hey, Papa God. That's threatening. Eh? You say waiting?
And very soon we will announce a cut-off date for ID cards. Within that time, if you get the ID card at the same price it gets. After that date day, we will now say we will increase the cost of ID card for meet up the cost of production.
It is so people are not go take her. Now the threat is say it increase the price for meet up cost of production. Wait again.
From the world market.
World markets don't kind sign. Wait again.
And even some other expenses sold on the go for produce ID and give out to people in this country.
Okay. Fumble na the word that too. Na the word that. The national ID card. Paupa. All man forgets.
So you don't want to wait for that one day. You want to make sure so you get your ID card. Between now and August 31st.
You know what? Between now and the end of this month.
The ID cards cost will be remain the same, 145 millions for national ID cards. But after August 31st, we will therefore increase the ID card cost.
Parliament. Mr. Masako, if don't go this tone now. Oh, Papa God. Ou n'est pas cause débat tous les people them. Now they threat you back say if they no come. If they no come, we dey increase based on production cost. Okay.
With all the statements here so, and few more weeks they ahead for make this particular operation come to reality, Radio Democracy go bring on an update where that time they reach as to how this process go unfold. For the Society for Radio Democracy, me, na Cherno Jallo, the report.
One for tell Cherno Jallo thank you. For the report. You there again? Okay. Chairman and Health said they're gonna York and other surrounding villages and register, but nobody no get national ID. So now what's registration where they go do? Chairman. MSK say well at the wrong approach for increase the price of the ID. It says such prices only varies as per citizen and non-citizen. Usman Kamara say this ID card issue na problemo na salon. He said they mess up in last name during the voter registration process. And for correct time, bruh, don't even get me started on that one. Yes, don't even get me started on that one. In Sierra Leone, since Usmani don't talk, yeah, inside salon, let I just explain to you small. Officials then they make mistake. By your name. Now you they suffer am. Yes. Now you from WAEC. If WAEC make them print result, then put your name there wrongly. They know they correct am back. Ask anybody in a salon we don't go through that one day. They may correct her. I know somebody we make passports. On the old passports we can go. In your Frances, not to 2S it done with now 1S. When they ready for print the passports, the new one, the renewed one, now 2S then game. Now the person tell us say no, now 1S me own get. They say let can pay for new one. Let go take affidavit. Imagine when now they make mistake. If they go back and the document we fill now one input. You know, like yeah, also with a civilized country. When they give official documents and they tell you say watch amu, see if everything correct. Now then they tell you, yes, even if you go do say oh, you want renew you license or you want to change of address and all that thing and they, yeah, now yeah, where you go, where they print a small slip for it and they give and say watch everything correct, your address correct. Now so they spell your name, everything, even when the ID come. Then they ask you back everything correct and so even bank card then go ask you now so everything correct. If you're not correct, contact we. Boy oh boy, in Sierra Leone na different ball game. I say from WYEC don't miss people let them say they refuse. WYEC they refuse for make any correction but people name when na they mistake them. A lot of people now in Sierra Leone, they name them, how we spell, how we waiting safe. Now WYEC. Now they are the reason. Now them. I say, ask people if you fit to say, na Bokuto Kadepa. Salon a different breed of country. Where people where they in authority they make mistake, they know they take responsibility of that. The chairman said a national ID registration. Then go to until New York, nobody no get nothing till sometime next week. Then sometime more. Okay. Check by say in just get new insurance card and inside it now exactly that then say na yeah na so they say check Ibrahim say Raimba say triple even date of birth WYEC they mix up and say alone and then they correct her back. They need the ever corrector. Okay. Pray God, let that not happen to you. Would I hear from the IG? Would I hear from the head of NCIA, Mr. Massakoy? Now he writes, according to the Constitution of Sierra Leone, for Ebu Waka. Now we write, waiting Human Rights Commission, then they say, by this talk. Waiting then they say, Victor Lansana, Deputy Chair, Human Rights Commission. Waiting they say.
Identity issue, na human rights issue. In fact, that is the genesis, na the beginning of human rights, because that's na in the begin for make people know who you are, whether you by name. It is universal that every human being should be identified, whether na the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, whether na the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, whether na the International Convention on Human and People's Rights. All of these laws, they should say, or treaties, they should say, the right to identity is really fundamental, and everybody for be identified any Saudi, whether you are a citizen of that country or you are a foreign resident of that country, you get for be identified.
Okay, that's the Human Rights Commission. Victor Lansana they say, now we write for be identified. You can't they're not able to identify you. Now make where people and die, they say, oh, now desolate. Not to desolate. Just because they're not able to identify them. Then people and they get family. They get. They get. Okay.
Now, as you mentioned, say the law make and clear for everybody, get something where they identify if in a national for any country. But again, how government for do that if citizens they no abide to some of them condition then they or the law where we govern the country.
Okay. So what do Human Rights Commission say?
Yeah, I mean the issue of compliance has always been a problem everywhere in the world. It's not just about the issue of even taking out identity documents. Compliance generally is an issue. So in this context, if governments they say everybody for try for obtain in ID card, we need to understand in the first place that every citizen gets a civic responsibility for make it do everything possible for make it get a national identity card.
What about the passport? What's identification? Okay, every citizen forgets national identity card. Carry on.
So if people citizens non-citizens or residents, they refuse for take out identity card, then it becomes an issue. Governments for now find ways them, for make sure say people take out ID cards them, we were able to identify them. But then again, ensuring compliance, the authorizing authority, the NCRA, the Sierra Leone police, and any other authority, they need to understand say there are two categories of people. The one that they will already get ID cards and the one that they will not get ID cards.
Okay.
Now then they want for make them get ID cards. You have to consider the other people will get ID cards, because I don't listen a video who say the ONS Idman, the police Idman, and even the NCRA Idman, they all talk say the 31st of August, a kind of a deadline. The police will begin now for pull over motorcar them, for begin make some checks for let them know that this side motorcar will not get ID card.
So what do you say about that?
In as much as we are all in, as a commission, and Mr. Zegbe as an individual, I pursue the compliance business. So in as much as we encourage people for me to take out ID cards, we also believe say consideration must also be given to the one that already will get ID cards. There are other ways then you go actually also enforce the taking out of ID cards. Now one of the ways then we will even suggest now that.
So like that one day. So what do they suggest?
Every public servant, let there be a kind of a policy who say the cost of ID card now 140 leons.
With 5 leons administrative fee, now 145.
So if they cut them from source, now let's not take teachers for instance. We know the teaching profession that they carry the bulk of the public service. So if you say they cut from source for make every teacher gets ID card, you don't make the work simple. You don't get a huge number. You go to the police.
So Victor Lansana in the say let them cut them from them pay. So if government want to do that, me first agree for the police then let's say then they go enforce, because some of them not get to. They not get. Yes, the police there. But if they go enforce something where you not get. So what if he ask me for me own, I show you that I ask you, I see you own. Citizens no they ask question. Okay. So Human Rights Commission they say that one they go deprive people them we already get. I just give you an example now. I say if we dey inside transport, then one person they 2 person they will not get, then they get load inside that transport, the driver know they go. I like me get. So me will get self, me say don't suffer. I don't suffer. Eh? About last and I say not to by force for make you take them. If you not take them, then shame on you. Eh? Where the time come for make you get your services. That's now that one day. Okay. Ezekiel say national exam na big scam na salono. You can study months, undertake all kind of expenses. Then they hold you result with no lawful explanation. If you want all over again, you can do them, or you forget about education. We depend on that result there. Okay. Welcome to Abdul Fatoma. Yeah. Waiting Abdul Fatoma in the say about this.
One for the NCRA and the security sector write a letter and scrap the bogus notice within don't give citizens and also
then they write a letter for scrap say then they go and do stop and search again. Notice alone and also waiting.
Take a moral courage for apologize to the people of this country for putting out intimidating words.
IG, come on. IG say Tripoli, mash you break. Call the NCRA boss because I can't meet me. Don't tell me go meet out. Now I can't meet me say for EPAB for me people and go take ID. Okay, sir. Eh? Masakoi, come. You waiting for Thomas? Eh? He said for Leone apologize because we not threatening we. Fatoma, take him back, ba?
Scrap the bogus notice within don't give citizens and also take a moral courage for apologize to the people of this country for putting out intimidating words, and coercing people for go get national ID. And we want for see Sierra Leone where citizens go able for do everything within the laws of this country. So if you now law enforcement institution, you for encourage citizens and for do things within the law. I mean, for some of them we say a chip, for them 140,000 chip.
You know that say cheap? Yeah, you just know the IG. Now you say cheap. Eh? Gillette Martina said people let me self been suffer na salon with me picking in passport. Then me spell in name. Imagine I go for buy tickets for come America. Okay.
But certain people in this country, it take them month or week for even get 140,000.
So the IG say it's cheap. Fatoma say some people for me they raise that money there. It will take them a week or months. Okay.
So we urge government for do the appropriate and the right thing for get the citizens for start for associate themselves with the national identifications card. Not only national ID card, we get driver's license. So if we get laws that they compel we for show up them thing, and they even people the way they gain access to alcohol or cigarettes or everything. In most countries they ask if you there with your identification card, not only for collect money.
You do yeah. Now the services them where people in the get, then they for title the card. unless if Sierra Leoneans can live without all the services there, now immediately think say, but we don't say if you want to go in a government building, we don't say if you want to do this, we don't say if you want to do that. But then still not the do. So now the reason that one day make that they say no about pauper. In fact, if you not do one way August done, we can increase her. That's what they say. Okay.
So if we get public services the way, we get law where they compel we for show up the thing and then you see they encourage a lot of citizens the way they interface with public service, we go able for obtain such. But other than that, the NCRA or neither the security sector without any provision in the law not get any mandate for create a checkpoint for embarrass the people of this country for ID card.
Yeah. Based on the law for ask for ID card. Now I make just now where would they talk say, oh, then they do an Gambia, then they do an Aya, then they do an Aya. We try for correct that one day. We try for correct them. Let we all understand. Then country then what they do and based on our immigration. But we all know to under immigration we say what they do. So inside this same talk, look now we treating Abdul Fatoma in pull comot Nado. Yes. Oh, listener.
In April 2022, this same NCRA gets meeting with local banks then at this country and tell them say them go sell we data them for $10,000.
La ol Fatoma de. La Olande. La read the article for you. Yeah? This is the time where NCRA be meet with the Central Bank, Bank of Sierra Leone. Now the tender one day. Where Abdul Fatoma the talk so. Let's go to the exact before the paragraph, the one before that. The services known as ECOWAS, we mean to say electronically know your customer. Electronically know your customer. It now make identification easier. Also, you they use the customer in unique identification number. Then that way NIN. This type of the article I read so. Then be pull am 14th April 2022. Where headline the National Civil Registration Authority now has a chip-based scrutinized biometric digital identification platform which the banking sector can use to easily identify customers in real time. And there they read from. Electronically know your customer. You know, no make them easier for use customer with NIN number for identify we. This is particularly so for people who don't register the civil details or personal information with NCRA. Yes. The authority when a NCRA in collaboration with the Central Bank of Sierra Leone on Thursday they may engage this and that 10 day on that April 2022, not to this Thursday person. Be engage commercial banks them na some Bangura building a Gloucester Street and Freetown for share the information on the platform for say now the platform is up and running and NCRA go take a fee of 10,000 United States dollar every month per bank if they want for access with information we dey with NCRA. You get? The same NCRA they try to we say, in fact, then they can increase the money because of waiting and they spend. The same NCRA get the banks them tell them say we go sell information into una $10,000. We don't get that done. The people the information. We go sell them to banks them. Then banks then they back. When they don't get her, they self can fair possible then they sell them to. Data protection in Sierra Leone. NCRA come out outrightly. Say for a fee of $10,000 a month. Now the article I read for you so. The effort is part of the authorities' their ongoing mandate as recently ratified by the Sierra Leone Parliament in partnership with Construct System SL Limited for produce scrutinized chip-based multi-purpose ID with recent technology security features. Central Bank said then have been concerned that we don't have access to the national identity data. Central Bank they say but we not get access. NCRA say we get $10,000 per bank or per bank. Now get $10,000 per bank. We go give una access to the information them. So Central Bank said they don't work with NCRA for see how they can help solve the issues of this know your customer. He say they get about 6 million citizens and non-citizens now their database. So we believe a good starting point for we all. You believe? I dey word that to fumble him. So now Fatoma they talk about. Also when it comes to now still at the article I dey read so for you. Also when it comes to issue of credit reference report, the common knowledge for reports then they send a late. It's something that the reason for me they send a late because they go for search by name. And you know say Salon people them we all we meet Kamara family where you don't suffer, we meet Bangura family where you don't suffer. And imagine now by name then they search, but if then they search by that NI number when are unique, easy for pull up the person. And say dish out $10,000 we go give you. And what do they give you? Now the entire database access now they give you. Now make I get problem. Possibly I give well. I'll tell now say even other African countries give them. Now so then they do them. Your NI number like your social security number, your national insurance number. Now UK social security in America. Then put on the ID. Kogo one. It did it. So any way you go where they say and count your ID law make copy of your ID, just know so you don't give them your NI number. Just know so you don't give them your social security number. Not all way they go they need your social security. Most places now the last 4 digits they want. But not in Sierra Leone. It then your ID card, big one. Okay. It's saying I mean it's on late, but with the national ID number, we can look for a set of numbers. It's either in the database or in ODD. So then they go make it easier and faster. Now when NCIA don't come up with solution, we say we can able for verify. Udoyeri. Ayana Salon. Fatoma, continue.
A bank of Salon. Yeah, in April. If you go on their website.
This April pass?
No, 2002. If you go on their website, the
no, 2022, but we understand.
News article did it. And even the bank them cry say wait itself. So in a country where get data protection, that is a crisis. You enhance with data now a private institution's hand. Just because you say you want to create a seamless key link, how they forget access to the customer and data in terms of verification. We get state institutions, then where they work with banks. The financial intelligence, authority or agency. Now one such, in case they want for cross-check, bank or central bank want for cross-check, then can relate with them one and they, or we can trust with National Central Bank for harbor with data. But in terms of giving private institutions with data in exchange of cash.
Yes, $10,000 per bank per month. Imagine, not a one-time fee. Then go get the access per month. So then get the access. What if then copy all thing? Say, but let them give you access one time. Would they copy all? But by the next month, it will not add. Someone go say no. We don't get this. Okay.
That's crisis. That's a security crisis. So even the security thing where they talk about, they already don't breach that very security. We want to see if consistency there in the same reform. And then the discrepancies or the inconsistency in the law, you get law, you say data protection. Then also in this data protection, you sit down with commercial bank, private institutions. They tell them, say you get portal where then go get access to with data. Over 6 million people, both national and foreign nationals, for let them go able to gain access, $10,000 a month. I mean, that's ridiculous. Not the money, but how can you expose our biodata? So that's the reason why we organization keep knocking on the door of government and working with Ministry of Information and Civic, for let we get the data protection law. So that we go able to get a clear checks and balances as people the way they gain access. So I not condemn less citizens and not get identification. No.
Not over say it against say we not for go take ID card.
Waiting I say the most important and paramount thing we for be compulsory and where we for enforce very strongly not the registration of birth.
Okay.
Birth certificates.
And even before they get a cause of death. But then if you go now then site, pass annually, now they get statistics then they.
Yesterday, I be talk about the fatal accidents them and the statistics them more than for the Guinea. Eh? So Fatoma said they talk now even cause of death. Waiting they kill people who sick. You know to sick na accidents. How much people they will die? Eh? But that's alone. So there's another issue on the side with NCIA. Where ready for sell with data. So all this gonna tawi. For say sometimes the one they don't give the bank don't say but at the same time no they give you na $10,000. So NCIA say now wait. We go find customer. We go find people there for now. Oh, I asked them they come. The names that they add. Eh? Salon. What a country. If he no do, he do. Seriously though. Every day. Because in Sierra Leone, Imona. Imona. Talk to no more. Imona. Hopefully, then go find a way for let everything just work. For let everything work, because as it is right now, no. Question the big time. Restrict access to benefit, access to things like restrictor. Post you want, you don't go take ID. If you want to gain access to the thing and they just restrictor. Say now that get ID now they give. I go to the extent I say even waka fine. If you want to say waka fine, that they take another get ID card. You go see where people need to go. If you know say you want load na waka fine, you don't go take ID. You go take her. But without that one day, we ever watch the bank there. Bank will can pay 10,000 for nothing. No. Forget. What's in contact there? You want information? They say go sell. Can we get beaucoup Nigerian banks then? So I don't say that they go sell low. I just say. Can we get beaucoup Nigerian banks? Yeah. But what see them go do with Salomon data self? What if you say them go do with Salomon data? Nothing. You don't need that. What's it go need that for? What's Salomon get what they want data? Okay. You sabi. You know sabi. He said, "Why you talk? What's it need Salomon? What's it get safe? When are they going to talk about data? What's it get? They are left here. In name, information in mama in name, in papa in name. Are you able to differentiate everything? Then yet, and the places no more we elect no put on the. I put on the. Okay. And as you commence à triple les calabos sur son team. Even when the minister we know they lie. But they threat people they say if you don't register you sim. Then they turn them off. He said they need the data for elections. And that's Mamadou left. Mamadou say that they sell out to European Union. Just come out take shot oh. Just come out say they need the data there for create fake passport for drug smugglers there. Okay. Una the flow but una the flow. Because it look like say una when they talk say wetin I need Salomon information for. Salomon dey for say no get nothing. Then una dey go and jump chum. Now the word that so the answer they know they come. Yes. Say na riga ala for data Salomon data. What is Salomon get? Na left fubo. Na airplane dey help una sef. Right, Udayegi. Salon na country. You don't know? If you don't know, we'll know that day today. Say Salon na country. How can you talk and self? We na that word? But una sabi the word. The village people they don't pull on. Okay, una sovereign. We are sovereign states. So let nobody not try we. ID card try you make you get am fumble. August 31. If not, police go hold you for make you go take am. Would I get for pay? I don't know. Something like IG.